Hello, Omaha Christian Academy. This is Caleb coming to you from Uganda, Africa, and I am in my front yard. There are 1,000 things I could tell you about that we needed to adjust to when we moved here. Ways of doing life that are different than they are in the States. Take, for instance, your trash. Now, what we do in the States with our trash is we put it in a black bag, in a container, and maybe put it in the garage after that, and then maybe on the curb after that, and then someone comes and magically takes it away, and you don't know what happens with your trash, but it's fine because it's not bothering you anymore. Now, here, there's no such thing as a trash person. Well, someone that's paid to come and take away trash. What we do with our trash is we separate it. One pile to be burned, and one pile to make soil, to turn and add stuff to increase the fertility of the soil so we can grow our beans and our bananas in our yard. So we take the trash and we separate it for two uses. And it was really frustrating for me initially to get used to the idea of burning something which I bought. I know it's just a container, or it's just a plastic baggie, or it's just whatever it is, but to take it and to put it into a pile and to set a match to it, I felt like I was putting my money on fire, and it was just really frustrating to me to get used to. But eventually you get used to it and you're like, hey, that's just what we do with our trash. That's how things are here. So that was a challenge to get used to. Now, another thing that was a challenge to get used to was kind of how people view themselves here. Take, for instance, my friend Nicholas. My friend Nicholas lives in a very small village. He has a mom, but his dad disowned him. When they became Christians, his mom and his dad, or his mom and himself, and his little brothers, his dad said, "I don't want anything to do with you. Get out of my house." And essentially, he treated them like trash. He said, "You don't have any value to me. You don't have any use to me." And so, some people would look at Nicholas, especially his dad, and they would say, "Yeah, what good are you?" You look at their house, a little tin house, no doors, nothing on it, and you say, "Wow, that's tough." Some people might look at that and say, "You're good for nothing." But when I look at Nicholas, I see a trained teacher who spends all of his days from 6 a.m. when the kids at his school wake up, because it's a boarding school. There's no such thing as just day school, right? It's a boarding school. Kids wake up at 6 a.m. to late at night when the kids go to bed, investing in children at his school. And then on the only day that he really has off, Sunday, because there's school on Saturday, on the only day that he has off on Sunday, he's the leader of his youth group. He teaches the children's ministry at his church, which he walks 45 minutes to get to. He's an incredible person, and he has a lot of value and a lot to give to this world. So when we see Nicholas, we don't see trash. What we see is something that can be used, something that God has a purpose for, and that has value in this world. And so what we're doing in Uganda is a lot of that. We're seeing people in a way that maybe their culture doesn't see them, but we see them as having immense value, and we're investing in them, we're spending time with them, we're discipling them, and we're also giving them opportunities to create business that will support their family and will help them in their lives. Because Nicholas, as a teacher, he makes about $9 in a month, and he spends Monday to Saturday every day for 9 months, 10 months, teaching kids and with them all day, sleeping there, and he comes home at the end of the month. He's lucky when he comes home with $9, and it's not enough to live off of. So we help people like him get jobs. We help to start their own businesses. We help people like him teach kids better and know their Bible more. And we're going all throughout the churches in southwest Uganda to find people like that might have been thrown away or might consider themselves less than valuable, and to tell them that God has value for you and He has a plan for your life, and we're going to help you reach that So that's what we get to do in Uganda, a little bit of what we do, and I'm going to share more with you in a future video, but I hope that for you, you can see the value in seeing people like Nicholas as some people who have something to contribute, and that's what we get to do. Well, I hope you guys have a great chapel, and I'll look forward to talking with you next time. Have a great day.